Hello everyone, this is Mayank Sanghvi from vlemon.com and I'm back with another Tableau tutorial video, and in this video we will learn about Tableau desktop user interface. In our previous video we learned how to download and install Tableau desktop trial and Tableau public desktop on our Windows and Mac machine. For this video we are going to refer to this blog post. The blog post URL is available in the description of this video, or you can click on this notification icon. So let me open my Windows machine in which we install Tableau Desktop. This is my Windows machine in which we install Tableau Desktop Trial and Tableau Public Desktop. On the left you can find Tableau Desktop Trial, or you can say Tableau Desktop, and on the right we have Tableau Public Desktop. When you launch Tableau Desktop, by default it's open with Start Page. So right now you are seeing a Start Page. On Start Page at the top you can find the menu bar. For Tableau Desktop Trial, on menu bar we have File menu, Data menu, Server menu and Help menu. For Tableau Public Desktop, the Server menu is missing from the menu bar. On the left we have Connection Pane. Using Connection Pane we can create new data source connection. With Tableau Desktop we can create data source connection using flat files, and we can also create data source connection using database server. With Tableau Public Desktop, we can only create data source connection using flat files. So this is one limitation in case of Tableau Public Desktop. So that's why for this entire tutorial series, we are going to use Tableau Desktop Trial and Tableau Public Desktop. Also, on data source connection, you can find previously created or previously saved data source connection. So this is Tableau Desktop Trial. For Tableau Desktop Trial, we have three saved data source connection. The first one is the sample EU Superstore, sample Superstore, and finally word indicators. We are going to learn more about data source connection in our future articles. In the center we can find previously opened Tableau workbook or pinned workbook. Right now it is blank because this is a fresh installation for Tableau Desktop. We did not create any workbook yet. On the right you can find quick link pane. Right now you are not able to see anything because this Windows machine is not connected with internet. So let me quickly open my blog post. This is the quick link pane. Here you can find quick links for training videos, reference materials, you can find URL for sharing your workbook, and you can find URL for latest available news. By default when you launch Tableau, it's open with a blank workbook. So where is my workbook? For personal, group or online training, contact us. It is hidden. It is hidden under the Start Page. So how to toggle the Start Page? For this we can use this Tableau icon. If I'm going to click on this, our Start Page is going to be hidden. Our Start Page is now hidden and we are able to see the blank workbook. So let me again click on this icon. Our Start Page is gone. And if we want to again open the Start Page, we are going to click on the Tableau icon one more time. So this is how you can toggle the Start Page. Now what is workbook? What is a workbook? A Tableau workbook is like Excel workbook. So let me quickly open Excel. This is Excel open with a blank workbook. Our Excel workbook contains one or more worksheet. So right now this workbook contains a single sheet. If you want to add more sheet, we can click on this plus icon to add more worksheet. Similarly, Tableau workbook contain one or more worksheet. We can use this 3 plus icon to add more worksheet. So why we have 3 different plus icon? So let me quickly open my blog post. For Tableau, we have 3 different sheets. The first one is the worksheet, the second one is the dashboard, and the last one is the story. Now, what is the difference between a worksheet, dashboard, or story? In very simple terms, you can say worksheet is a view, dashboard is a collection of views, and story is the collection of worksheet and or dashboard in sequence to convey a useful information. We are going to learn more about worksheet, dashboard and story in our future articles. So let me again open Tableau. So this is Tableau Desktop Trial with a blank workbook and a single worksheet. This sheet one type, its type is worksheet. Now let me close this show me. So this is a user interface when you are editing a workbook. On the top again we have the menu bar Now this time inside our menu bar we have more options. Below the menu bar we have the quick access toolbar. In quick access toolbar we can find most commonly used options. Now let me again arrange my Tableau desktop trial and Tableau public desktop. In Tableau desktop trial we have more options available in quick access toolbar. All the extra options is for database server. We cannot use database servers in case of Tableau public desktop. That's why those options are missing from the quick access toolbar in case of Tableau public desktop. Now on the left we have sidebar. Okay, you can resize this sidebar, and if you want to hide this sidebar you can click on this arrow icon. If you want to open sidebar, again you need to click on this arrow icon. Now this sidebar is going to change based on the type of sheet. Options on sidebar is going to change based on the type of sheet. So right now worksheet is selected. In worksheet we need to create views using data source. Okay, so that's why for worksheet on the sidebar we have data tab and analytics tabs. Inside data we can find all the available columns, dimensions and measure based on the currently selected data source. So right now we did not create any data source, so that's why our dimension and measures are blank. We are going to learn more about data and analytic tabs in our future. In the center we have our main work area. So right now our worksheet is open. In this area we are going to create our views. So for example, I want to create a graph, I want to create a chart. All those things we are going to create in this work area. Now let me quickly add few more sheet. Now this time I want to add a dashboard. To add a dashboard, I'm going to click on this second icon. The first plus button is for adding a new worksheet. We already have a worksheet, but I want to explore dashboard, so that's why I'm going to click on this second plus icon. This second plus icon is for new dashboard. So let me click on this. Our new dashboard is created successfully. For dashboard on sidebar we have dashboard tab and layout tab. On dashboard tab you can find all the available sheets. So let me quickly add few more sheets, and I'm going to arrange this just here, sheet 3, sheet 4, and I'm going to switch to dashboard again. Okay, so on dashboard 1 we are able to find all the available worksheet. So I'm going to select my first sheet and I'm going to drag and drop here, and let me again select sheet 2 and I'm going to drag and drop it here. Okay, so this is our dashboard. Dashboard is a collection of multiple worksheet, or you can say dashboard is a collection of multiple views. So you can add more views here. So let me add sheet 3 here and sheet 4 here. Okay, so let's say I'm creating a dashboard for vlemon.com visitors. Then on sheet 1 I'm going to display visitors by country. On sheet 2 I'm going to display a list, and so on. So on worksheet you are going to create different views, and on dashboard you are going to combine different views. Finally, the last option I want to check is the story. For this I'm going to click on this third and last plus icon. So I'm going to click on this and our new story is created successfully. So this is our story. For story, on sidebar we have story and layout tabs. On story tab you can find all the available worksheet and dashboard. The main purpose here is we need to arrange all this worksheet and dashboard in sequence. So let's say I want to display a story, and inside my story I want to display my sheet 4 first. So I'm going to add sheet 4 first, and then I'm going to add dashboard in the second order, and finally I want to add sheet 3. Okay, so this is how you are going to create story. And the next step is for layout. Again, this is for controlling the layout for your current story. Now on the bottom we have status bar. So right now you are not able to see anything in the status bar. For this, let me quickly create a new data source. And this is our status bar. We are able to see some information on the status bar. On the right on status bar, we have option to change the view. Right now I'm able to see different tabs for different sheets. Okay, if I want to change the view, I can click on this first option. Now everything is arranged in a grid format, or I can click on this second option. Now all the sheets are arranged in a film strip format. And finally, the last and the default option is the show tabs. Okay, so this is a brief about Tableau user interface. I think I covered almost everything. Okay, I think I missed this option. In Excel, you can perform a rename, delete operation on worksheets. The same options also available in Tableau. If you want to rename a sheet, you can double click on this, and let's say I'm going to say a world map. If you want to add a color, you can click on this, right click on this, and then you can define a color for this sheet. If you want to create a copy for this, you can create a copy. You can create a duplicate of this sheet, and so on. This is about Tableau desktop user interface. We are going to learn more about user interface in our upcoming video. So that's it for this video. If you like this video, don't forget to click on likes, subscribe, share it with your friend, provide your feedback, and see you all in next Tableau desktop tutorial video. Some important URLs.